Well, hello everybody. It's me, your favorite Hooverbot. And today we have another famous episode of the famous series of the famous boys in the pod. That's what we've got. Today I'm joined by two pals, friends, acquaintances. Uh, one's called Cyber, one's called Turtle Guy. They can introduce themselves. Fire away.
Well, hello
Okay.
there.
Oh, we're
am
sticking with
Cyberprime.
the... Okay.
Oh, I thought we were. I thought that was going to be the idea.
I don't know. Usually it's just kind of, this is Cyber. Cyber then talks for a bit. This is Turtle Guy, and then we talk for a bit. And then we just kind of... I don't know. I'm not... This is...
Turtle Guy, you gotta adapt to change.
Oh, good evening, or hello. Is that good?
That was some change, Turtle Guy. That was some change. I just want to let you two
I'm
have
like
your
a
moment
chameleon.
there. Activate small talk.
Small talk has been activated.
I met Cyber in person today.
Okay,
Oh.
that's not for... Oh, wait, today?
Yes, that was a thing that happened. I got coffee and I found Turtle Guy in a bin, so I dragged him along. And I had a ham and cheese, and then
You
I
did. It's not
promptly
very nice.
delivered Turtle Guy back
He
to
had a
home,
ham and cheese.
and
No
then I
bread.
went back. No bread.
A ham.
It's just like
No
ham
bread.
cheese.
Yeah, it was
It
just.
It was very strange. He was just in the supermarket and he kept going through the cheese and the ham.
He's like, look, a ham, and he picks up a packet of a single slice of ham.
I
You
did.
could have, like,
It's
you
true.
know, 2 big slices of cheese and a bit of ham in it. And maybe, like, a cocktail stick to keep it firm. There you go. Those are probably outdoors.
Yes,
Okay,
Turtle
where
Guy,
we going
that
with
is possible. I understand what you're saying. Hoover, just go on with it. It's fine. I understand. It's okay, Turtle Guy.
Or, like,
Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave.
Like, if you get, like, do you ever have, what are they called, Lunchables? Like, the little cracker, the little bit of cheese, and the little bit
Oh
of
my
ham?
god, I actually do remember that.
Yes,
I
and
don't
you
think I
combined
had them, but I would look at other
They were
children
all the
have them.
same, they were all the same circle size, so you
Yeah.
could just, like, stack them.
So
I think they were
when-
puff stacks.
When I was in
Maybe
like
stackers.
when I was 4 or 5, when I was in school, I'd see the other children and they'd have those, and I'd be like, "Whoa!"
The other children.
I would
They
like.
didn't taste like
cheese.
real food.
Probably 'cause they
Cyber's
were
reminiscing, of course, on his fabricated memories. He is a robot.
Oh yeah, I'm thousands of years old. It's just it's all
Yeah,
a
it was
simulation.
fun. I was just grabbing the
1,000
coffee
years
with a
ago,
data
the other
processor.
children had
Back in the olden
stackables.
times.
Yes, they had little tiny bits of plastic cheese made from the newly dead dinosaurs.
Plastic cheese. I don't think it's plastic now.
Yeah, well,
If it's plastic, I
I'm
think
so
a lot of us would be
tempted.
dead.
To just buy a bunch of food that Cyber's never had.
Okay, cool, nice. I get
Okay,
free food.
where
I'll
you
take-
go? Now
I'll
you
take-
bought a lot of food.
Thank you. I guess.
Well done. You did grocery shopping, I guess.
The Turtle Guy does a lot of these random points that he'll say that sound. The way he says them
Like,
sounds as if
they
they're going
sound
to
like
continue.
they're going somewhere.
Yeah, and then it just
and then
stops.
nothing.
He sounds like he's about to start in this elaborate plan, and he only gives the first step.
Immediately
He's like,
hits the
right,
brakes.
here's the heist plan.
Done.
Oh look, money. That's basically it's incredible.
No, so can I? Oh God, the hole is too deep. But I think I'd just like that. I'd love for you to try. I mean, I tried one recently enough.
What?
I thought it was nice. I thought it was scrumptious. The stackable thingies that we were on about.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I've
Hold
never
on,
tried them.
Let me go.
Turtle
into
Guy,
a bit
your
of a
microphone
tangent
is
then.
crackling like a motherfucker. That shit is in a microwave going snap, crackle, and pop.
Okay, hold on.
I'm holding. I'm grabbing onto Hoover as we speak.
Hey, let go of me.
No,
Let go of me.
not
Okay,
until,
so-
until Turtle
Let
Guy
me go.
returns.
Hoover's back, so now
Sorry,
I
I'm
probably
letting go.
have to go
I'm
on to a
letting go.
topic.
I'm letting go. No, we don't. What the fuck?
Thank you.
You just completely
this is my small
you
talk.
decapitated small talk.
I didn't decapitate. I thought Hoover wanted to get onto the topic, but my question
He
for
never said
Mr.
anything.
Prime.
I am the
What-
host, not you.
What, Cyber? What was your
you just shush
4-year-old
me?
lunch?
Did he
think
just
he did.
What was your 4-year-old lunch?
What was my lunch? That is a good question. I think,
Was
ironically,
it just sandwich and the yogurt?
I think it
A
was.
picture of a sandwich?
a picture of a
It was just RAM, just like physical pieces of random excess memory that were just put in my lunchbox that I just ingest.
memory bites.
Yeah,
Bites of memory.
I think it was whatever the fuck food dudes had that week. But also
Food dudes, what's your lunch?
yeah,
That's your lunch!
yeah,
That
but
was
then
it.
also sandwiches and like I think
Your parents
like
just sent
digestive
you into
biscuits.
school and are like, well, you better hope food dudes are supplying you with lunch.
You're just like, oh, I sure love the concept of food.
If not, you're just gonna have to, barter with the other students. See
Barter,
what you can get.
I just come in like a big cloak with like a scarf over my face and I just open up my
You've got
cloak.
several pencils and you're like,
Yeah.
here, Jerry, if I give you this sweet-ass
It's
pencil,
like the
you give me your
Instagram meme,
sandwich.
like,
I'll
you
take
will
an
get
apple
pencil,
slice.
I will get your lunch.
Yeah, it was that. That was my existence through my beginning levels of education. That and playing in a sandpit. But I probably ate the sand. Well, no, I don't think I did. I don't think I was
He
that
got
dumb.
that hungry.
But I think it was realistically. I think it was just butter sandwiches.
Butter
because
sandwich. No,
I
no
hated
meat.
jam. I hated jam, and I think I got like just fruit after that, like a banana or an apple. I don't remember meat, but then I also don't I remember having a lunchbox, but I don't think. Oh, and tuna sandwiches. So like
Yeah,
sandwiches with tuna and put it up.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they were great. Like
I
not
know,
ironically, they
I
actually
remember
slapped.
you used to eat
That
fish.
sounds disgusting. I hate tuna.
I didn't go off. What do you mean I used to eat?
No.
I like fish. Fish is nice. Fish are
No.
food. Well, they're also like.
Hey, speaking of fish, no, I'm not gonna. That's not my segment. Never mind. Continue with your small talk.
I think you could have pulled it off.
I mean, he
No,
did.
You
He
gotta
backed
go
out of
didn't
it.
want
deeper
to.
into the
He,
fish.
he backed out of
Deeper
it.
into
Now.
the
want to.
fish.
He backed out
I
of it.
didn't want
Turtle
to.
guy.
No,
Turtle guy.
no,
Look,
no,
he's the host.
no.
You gotta do what the
Turtle
host
guy,
says.
give me
Turtle
more
guy.
small talk.
Turtle
Give
guy,
me
you're
more
not in
small talk
charge
right
here.
now.
Turtle guy.
Turtle guy,
I was
demand you give me more
I
small
wasn't
talk.
trying to be in charge. I was just trying to help out a friend in need.
No, you were just trying to take the steering wheel for yourself.
I don't know how to. What's a steering wheel?
That sounds like an incredible issue for someone who is learning to drive. But let's just
Yeah.
ignore that.
No, you just hit the pedal.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that.
goes.
Cyber, you got any more small talk?
Turtle guy is driving a Skeletrix. Just like it's just got the wire underneath, and all there is a speed up or slow down. That is all that it is. Oh, Turtle guy would make the perfect
Turtle
train
guy, when he needs
conductor.
to brake, he just like lifts open the bottom floor of the car and like sets his foot down on the ground.
It's
Yeah,
a Flintstones car. Oh, that's funny. But yeah.
that's some good small
I
talk.
could,
That's some
I
good
could
small talk.
Flintstone a car. Someone's
I-
definitely
Flintstone
done
a car.
You could? Do you
What
think you actually
does
could?
to
Do you,
Flintstone mean?
he means
You
remove the
mean-
floor and uses legs to move
Yeah.
metal,
Oh.
a giant, incredibly heavy vehicle. Turtle guy, do you think that
that.
you
You're
have
moving
incredible?
metal. You're moving the wheels. Which, yes, are on top, like, are holding metal. But
Yes.
you're not moving metal.
The
You
wheels
were
made out of
moving the
metal.
vehicle.
The wheels made out of metal. The tires rubber. But anyway,
Rubber.
nope. The tires are rubber.
Round.
The tires are
Okay.
rubber.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wheels are metal, I
feel
think.
like
Maybe I'm
we're
gonna-
getting out of hand.
This might be
This
a
small
bad
talk has
hill to
become,
die on. I've
become a
realized.
barreling wagon of metal and fury.
Of metal
Anyway.
and fury.
Sounds
Sounds like a rock band.
We're gonna move on. There
We
was a
probably
segue
should.
from my topic.
Well, I'm
There
very
was,
glad that we all
but
enjoyed
I
my
just
small talk.
didn't-
I'm glad you all had a great time listening to what I contributed, by the
Cyber,
way. So, anyway.
Cyber, about a minute
Yeah,
and a half
but
ago, I asked
you had an
what.
opportunity.
Yeah, I asked you, did you have any small talk? You continued about the car, so that was
Yeah.
your small
Yes,
talk.
because I was finishing a bit. God damn it! I didn't want. It was a bit.
wanna give
Well,
him-
you were
you wanna give him
dedicated to the
another
bit,
chance?
not this. You have a minute for your small talk. Go, Cyber.
Okay, well, Hoover, this might actually benefit you in the long run because of the segues.
If
But
it
I
pleases me,
also
I might
met
give you more.
Hoover. I met Hoover recently, and together
Did?
we. What the fuck did I meet then? Okay, but together. Who
Oh,
goes
that
there?
was SCP H. Whoover.
H SCPH.
I think they're all numbers.
Meant
I
to
don't
be
think there's any
W.
letters. But basically, I met Hoover, and together we decided to swim to France. That didn't work. So
We
instead we went
decided
surfing.
to hit the waves.
Yeah, so we
The
went
waves didn't
surfing.
take us to France. They actually took us back inland. I didn't know that's how waves work.
Did
Yeah, it was
you
really
catch
annoying. We
much
didn't go to the
waves?
ripcord. Kinda. It was the first time I've done it in nearly a year, so I used to be pretty good at surfing.
Let me
and I
tell
have to- I
you,
have to
we
get
weren't
back.
watching the waves this time
Did you do it
because
in similar?
the first beach we got to had none.
Oh yeah, the first
waves.
beach that we went to that we actually booked like the time for, just to have an instructor there because we haven't done it in ages. They didn't say anything on the phone, but there was literally no waves. There was no like crashing at all. It was just
But hey,
blue.
at least he told us like beforehand and not after we paid. Like we
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
give him the
that
money,
would've
and he
been-
was like, "Hey, there's actually no waves. You guys just lost out on money."
Lol. But no, yeah. Then we drove like an hour to another beach.
With the guy?
No, not with that
It was
guy,
about,
turtle guy.
It was about half an hour.
We didn't
Just
take a
like,
random
let me
surfer
find you
instructor.
some
we
waves.
we robbed this guy. He was about to give like 8 people a surfing lesson, but we took him with us.
Yeah, you're my friend now. But no,
He was like, "Wait."
we went to another beach,
Wait.
which they weren't the best waves, but they were definitely better. They got better as time went on, actually. But they weren't.
They did actually. They did.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a different beach, never been there before.
But we
and
had
it
a
was nice.
rip current
Yes,
next
there
to
was a
us,
rip current.
splashing the waves like back. So like every time you would be ready for one, you like the wave would be pushed away by like a wave coming in from your side. So
Yeah.
the wave would miss you, and you're like, "Ow!" Like you'd be ready, you start paddling, and then all of a sudden the wave just passes you by, and you're like, "Well, shit."
Yeah, so it sucked. Like there was a lot of opportunities to get waves, but then they would also just dissipate like that right before they got to you. But I did get a couple of them, which I was happy with. I just need to
I got
get
a
more
few,
regularly.
but I also got a lot. I also ate up the water a lot. You know.
Oh well, that's part of the fun. The first time I was on, I hit my
It
head
is.
on a surfboard. Literally when I got into the water. I don't know if you saw that.
I
So,
did not.
oh yeah, no, I got
I
on
was
and then I
looking at
slipped
the
off.
towards
And then,
France.
Dangerous.
yeah, Poseidon was like, yeah, no, fuck that, and then he
Hey,
stopped me.
I only noticed something afterwards, but Poseidon was not on our side because we were using boards that had Zeus written on them.
Oh really?
Well, that was your own
our
fault.
boards had Zeus displayed on them, and I was like, "Well, I think we're
Zeus.
using the wrong god." You know?
Mine was broken as well.
Zeus.
I don't know if I broke the board. I don't think I did, but the front of it literally cracked off, and so I had to get another one. So I was shredding the waves too much, bro. I was so gnarly that the board couldn't
Oh.
even handle it, man. And then it just cracked under pressure. There was nothing
Yeah,
I
the
could do.
pressure was Cyber's like feet just popping on, and it was like, "What? Too much." Holding up a YouTube celebrity here.
That is okay. I thought you were
The
gonna go with the
pressure
metal.
that board was under.
It was just societal pressure. The board
That
didn't want to
board
mess up,
was
and it
in-
crumbled
It was in over its head.
in the waves.
It
Yeah,
didn't
it was
know
like
what it got into.
it couldn't perform while it was being watched. So it was like, oh shucks, and then the front just
It
snapped
cracked
off.
under the pressure.
It just snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, that was
I didn't
in the
see
sea.
It snap, but
What
That was
color?
it.
What
That
color
was in the sea.
surfboard?
What color surfboards were they? Were they white and blue?
the boards they
Yeah.
were blue. They were blue on they were blue on the deck and white
Yeah,
on the
why
under
didn't you
deck.
send me any pictures? Did you take
Because
pictures?
we were in the no.
Like,
we were-
you know,
we were in the
before and
water.
After.
Turtle guy, you know me. I don't take pictures.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
really shit
I
at taking
am
pictures.
photographer
Funny you should
of the
say
group.
that. I actually literally did take a before and after picture.
one-
So, but yeah, you're never
I-
seeing that. That's for
I
me and
know
Hoover's
I saw
private
one
collection.
picture of you
We have a private
of
collection.
the ocean.
Let me rephrase that. That's for me and my private collection of me and Hoover. Don't
mean,
think
I
about
Wait,
that
take
too
a why
much.
do you have a private collection of you and me?
Shh,
I
it's
mean,
okay,
I
Hoover.
also have a
It's
private
private.
Hoover collection.
Oh man. But yeah, it was good fun.
But yeah,
I'm looking forward to getting
that
back
was
to
some
it.
nice small talk. That
the
was some nice small
sea.
talk. But yeah. So the let's
Oh
start
man,
with the
you're
top with
you're
that.
Oh,
fucking
good
sick of your
episode.
small
Bye.
You're fucking doing a great job, Hoover. No awkward pauses. I need to applaud you. That was sick. That was so smooth.
If There's
No, wait, Hoover's
leaving
thinking of the
awkward
future
pauses
game.
all
Hoover's
throughout this now.
No, Hoover's thinking of like the future. He's like waiting for us to eventually get monetized, so that's gonna be. He's preparing for the ad breaks.
That's the
He's
ad
like
break.
The ad break.
he's waiting for us like so Eddie can months down the line or years down the line he can come back in and split in and be like, hey, that's a perfect
Yeah.
place for an ad.
I didn't
Or
know
he'll do it in the
they-
middle of one of
Place.
Turtle Guy's sentences. It's one or the other.
It's actually my
I didn't know
genius.
they did that.
Anyway, we're moving on now because I'm sick of your small talk. Okay,
Oh.
I don't want to talk
And the
small anymore.
segues that we
I
kept
want to
giving you.
talk big. You, Turtle Guy, you gave me. Oh wait, you did actually give me a segue. But
So
alas,
did I.
I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
we
small
both-
anymore. I want to talk big. It's time to move
How
on to
big?
our topic. Well, that is up to you actually, because today's topic is heights and depths.
Oh.
So we're dealing with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, purely in the physical sense. I don't want no emotions in this
It
conversation.
was a really low
We
game
are
for me,
all
Hoover.
robots. We have nothing to contribute emotionally speaking. This is a pure
Exactly.
retelling of the
Apologize.
facts. AI
So,
has created this episode, and there is nothing else to do. I have two stories.
Turtle
One
Guy.
story, actually. That's
I
your
got
AI voice?
4. No.
I am Turtle Guy is your AI of yourself.
Well, that's what the computer
Why is your
would
AI
make.
Russian, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that heard that. It's okay, Turtle Guy. We know your deep-seated
The
desires.
one
Anyway.
accent I can do. That's my real. You're hitting me low. It's a low
Well,
down.
we don't want any of the low blows here, Turtle Guy. We want the facts.
Yeah,
we
I
want the
already said that.
physicalities. Turtle Guy, you did physics. You should know what to talk about here.
Define did physics.
You did physics. That
So
is your
you-
definition.
The law of physics.
No, I showed up to that class, tried doing the work, didn't.
Didn't, could have, but didn't. So boys, tell me, we're gonna start off with heights, okay?
Good, because that's the
Are
only
we a
thing
big
I
fan
have.
of heights?
Yes. Very much
Yes.
so.
Turtle
You
Guy's
know
a
this.
fucking
So,
liar.
yeah, I
Uh,
have memories that that would argue differently. But let's just say yes, you're a big fan of heights. Cyber, are you a big fan of heights?
No,
No,
Turtle
wait,
Guy.
I thought it was-
Turtle Guy. He said, "Are you a fan of heights?"
I thought afraid is what you said.
No, he said a
Oh,
fan.
I said a fan. Are you
Okay,
like?
no,
Do you love
in
them?
fairness, a
And you were
fan
like,
and afraid
yes.
is kind of.
Sound nothing like each other.
Okay,
You
no,
said a
Hoover, I have to
fan.
agree with Turtle Guy this time. The first,
I
they
said
both have
a
the same
fan.
2 letters at the beginning.
One is
Afraid,
fan,
I'm
the
fan.
other is afraid.
No, I
No,
know.
you got the AF.
Yeah, that is also. Wait, shit, I might be on
And one
Hoover's
ends
side
with
this time.
and one ends with raid.
I'm just gonna stay in the middle here. I heard the right thing, so I'm neutral.
Well, no, because no one. I thought, is anyone
I am
Turtle
afraid?
not
Guy, the
taking-
question is simple. Are you a fan of heights or are you afraid of heights?
There's no high ground for
I-
me to take here.
I am not a fan of heights. I despise them. I wish for them to be destroyed.
That's a
That
bit
checks
extreme.
out then. Cyber, what about you? Are you a fan or are you afraid?
Well, you see, I am somewhere in the middle because for a large portion of my life, I have been terrified of heights. But recently, I'm
Terrified.
getting better. I'm actually getting better. I like the last year or so, I'm actually not as bad with them.
Yeah, he went to
still
height
I've got a
therapy.
question for you.
I don't
are
like
you,
them.
Are you afraid of heights or is it you're afraid of falling?
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like it's one and the same, but more so the
'Cause,
sensation of falling because
not
I
really.
hate roller coasters.
Because I hate the sensation of falling.
But when you're up high, you get
But-
the best views.
But when I'm up high, I love looking down.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing. You get really fucking good views when you're up high. Like that is one thing that I totally agree with, and that's one of the reasons that I am slowly conquering the fear. So when you're up high, you can see everything. The world is like right there. It's incredible. When you're up in
Yeah.
skyscrapers, it's fucking unreal. But it's when you accidentally get pushed over the railing that it becomes an issue.
Yeah, but that's the sensation of falling taking over. That's not. the
Yeah,
height.
exactly. That's why I
just
don't like
falling.
roller coasters.
I think
No,
so.
wait, you don't like roller coasters?
Neither do I.
This could actually. Okay, hang on. I say that.
Babies
No,
Babies.
let me explain. I say that,
love roller coasters.
but
No.
I have lived with the belief that I hated roller coasters for my entire life. Until I went to Disneyland with my girlfriend, and we went on every roller coaster, and I was the one asking to go on them again. I don't know what it was. Disneyland fucking slapping roller coasters. I loved every single thing. To an extent, Tower of Terror. I don't want to do it again in my entire life, but it wasn't horrible. It wasn't as bad as I
Viewers,
thought.
I don't know if you noticed that, but that was the humble brag from Cyber there. You know, just nonchalantly mentioning he has a girlfriend.
That has been stated on this podcast before.
Is it?
Yes.
It has. Several times.
I'll take your word for it.
In episode currently, still, further proof, Hoover doesn't listen to the podcast.
Hoover makes something and then just never looks at it again.
Hey, look, I stay true to my character. I don't hear shit.
This isn't your character. This is
your character.
This is no. Hoover,
Technically,
no.
it's part of your job to listen
see-
to content you create.
You see, for Cyber, David, and Turtle Guy, see these people, they leave the character once they stop recording. Me,
You stay.
I am the character.
I am in
character
danger.
over
I
here.
am not in danger.
I am the Hoover. I wanted to ask you guys something while we're still talking about heights.
Okay.
Well, we haven't
I
even said our
thought-
What's the
stories yet.
highest
So,
story.
height
Stories.
you think you could survive?
do you mean living or do you mean falling from? Because they're two very different questions.
Falling from a living.
Wait, did you see that a kid survived a 100-foot fall or something from a Grand Canyon from the Grand Canyon?
It all just depends on how you land.
Yeah.
To quote Sherlock, it's not the fall that kills you. It's never the fall, it's the landing.
Yeah, a boy survived a 100-foot Grand Canyon fall after dodging a photo. I guess.
100 foot would be about.
I mean, that's something I'd expect one of you guys to do. Picture time? No!
Yeah, someone.
hold on. That'd be
Someone
about-
wanted to take a picture, and then he just moved out of the way, and then he just fell off the entire Grand Canyon, which has railings. I've been there.
This was educated.
That would be around like 35 meters.
Yeah. See, now you mentioned railings. Railings freak me the fuck out. If I'm up
feel
somewhere
like I could
really fucking
survive
high
35
and I'm
meters.
next to a railing, I fucking hate it.
It's actually only
now,
30
if there
meters,
was a
apparently.
wall, I'd like it.
Well, if there was a wall at the
trust
Grand
the rail.
Canyon, you wouldn't see the Grand Canyon, Turtle Guy.
No, like a little wall, not like
You know what?
fucking...
I'm gonna go ahead and say I could survive a drop of 44 meters.
40? Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this information?
I could survive it.
I
Definitely.
could take, going by my own measurements, 2, maybe 3 steps up. 3 at
Like-
a push.
So like 2 feet off the ground.
That's my limit. I remember doing that in hotels. They'd have steps and I'd be like, whee! And I was like,
No, I want to
three
stay. I want to
is what I
stay for
could
the
do.
fact that like I will most certainly like from this height. I will most certainly break my bones. But I feel
Yeah.
like I
Would
I
you-
could survive.
How far up, like, a flight of stairs could you jump from and, like, make the land?
Definitely, if we're talking like normal size steps,
Yeah.
like 7, maybe 8.
7? Not the top. Well, depends how many is the top, I suppose.
Yeah, like how many is the top?
I'm like hotel stairs, so like maybe 10 steps?
Hotel stairs.
Yes.
Hotels have tiny stairs. So maybe
You have room to
8 or
maneuver
9?
with these stairs. There isn't any walls or obstacles in your way. Or like,
Probably
well, I
8 or
don't know,
9.
because if you're at the very top, you couldn't run it. But again, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. I'm just going from my 3rd step.
from your 3rd step. Your
Wait,
humble
you're
3rd
jumping
step.
from the 3rd step, or you're trying to jump up to the 3rd step?
No, like on the 3rd step down to the end. I can't jump up steps.
Yeah, you don't want to
Wait,
jump up
Turtle
because
Guy,
then
you
you're
can
jumping
step
from
up
more
to
steps.
the 3rd step.
No, I can't. I can step up to maybe the 2nd one.
Okay. Well, also, this conversation is relying heavily on the untrue fact that all hotels have a universal stair height.
Yeah. Well, actually,
which
talking
isn't true.
about can I go into a story, or are we not doing stories?
Go for it.
I
I
have
had
a
something
story
do
about the
about
stories.
steps.
I had something about the Grand Canyon, but carry on. But keep going. I'll come
Sorry,
back to
I
it.
feel
No,
like
go
I
back to
got
it. Go.
on a, okay. Well, I call this the acting step.
The acting
So,
step, okay.
in a play
Okay.
that I did last year, of which Cyberprime seen me do it, I had a big stunt. And it was where I'd stand in a box and step up to a bigger box.
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
incredible. Tom Cruise
Big
It
was
was
step up.
incredible. Tom Cruise. So, it took me so long to perfect it. Like, I remember the first day they got us up on this big box, which was about maybe 2 feet up off the ground, and me and another actor who did not like heights at all, we were freaking the fuck out. We were like, no, this is not good. We don't like this. What is this?
How tall was this box?
2
It was
feet.
about 2 feet up off the ground.
You don't like being 2 feet off the ground?
I'm afraid of heights!
That's a third of my height, turtle guy.
It was I can't. You're not afraid of heights. The idea of just like I didn't like it. I didn't.
Turtle
I
guy
wasn't
doesn't
happy.
like being off the ground. Is basically what he's saying.
I think because I
I do
remember
know-
when
I
I
do
was
know
way
this, yes.
younger, uncles would come pick me up and lift me off the ground. I'd scream my head off. I'd be like, "You get me to the back of the fucking put me down,
right now.
Put me
put me down, or I'll take both of us down."
He's just become the shadow of the
So-
Colossus.
You pull out your
My big
sword and you
stunt-
see all the weak spots are glowing. You're like, ah!
My big stunt was to go from a platform that was 1 foot off the ground to another, and after a couple of weeks of training, there was literally a point where the director had to come up, take me hand in hand, and we both did the step. And I was like, okay, I know certain days before they put the marks down officially, I'd slowly, I remember there was a week, I would come in every day and I'd slightly nudge the box an inch closer, closing the gap, the great gap in between. And then I think they moved it
Great
further back and I was
Canyon.
like, fuck. The Great Chasm! But eventually, there was a point where I just got so used to it. Like, we'd just be in the space, and I'd be like, jump up over the box, go to the other box, and just yahoo!
So you got used to being up 2 feet high.
Yes, I think that is probably it was all an experience thing. I know some of the scenes of which Cyber definitely fondly remembers. I know
I do.
getting off the box was a little bit of a trouble for me. Like, there's a scene where I am like a queen of a ball, and I have two other actors that just take me by the hand and basically lift me down.
Yes, it was a majestic
Yeah.
sight indeed.
Yeah,
But it-
also in that, sorry,
No,
I'm gonna
keep
speed
going.
through this.
Go.
In another one, I'm carried
speed.
by an
Enjoy
actor. That took ages for me to get comfortable with them. Because it was just like, right, we're gonna do it like this, and I was like, oh no, something is going to go very wrong. But eventually we got it. Again, that was probably the most pleasant experience in anything. Because it wasn't a case of it was okay, if you're comfortable, and there was a little bit of risks and we'll experiment, but it was a fun time.
Yeah.
Turtle guy, I honestly believe if you have experienced the heights I have experienced, you would die. You would die.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been high. I would consider
Physically?
myself an adrenaline junkie for height. You know?
here's the thing,
wouldn't.
Of the four of us, I think Whoover is the most likely to take a wild risk. David
Not-
is a close second.
It
A financial wild
depends.
risk. A physical wild risk, definitely.
It depends. If it's to do with the water, I might rival him. Because I fucking love the water, man. I could swim around and be a fish all day.
Well, you will rival me
Okay.
in that because I ain't gonna swim down.
Oh,
We're
man, I'd love
like-
to dive. But
Okay, by we, I mean you two. We were stupidly high up in the air. With a bungee cord. Are you
Oh,
doing
fuck
it?
that.
I'm
No,
not
no,
doing
no, no,
it.
no, no. I'm not doing the
Yes.
bungee cord. Jesus Christ. I know
Yes,
it's
I'm doing the
safe and I
bungee.
understand the physics behind it. I just don't fucking want to do it. There's
I'm
like
100% doing the bungee.
there's something I would sooner skydive than bungee jump.
Oh, did you guys ever see the guy that I think he was a French guy, and he'd put a wire from one building to another, and
Oh,
he'd
God.
walk across. He was the trapeze artist.
Is
You
that the
mean
guy
the
who
one the movie
died?
the base was off the walk,
Yeah, the walk
and he does the trapeze rope from the
between
Twin
the
Towers.
the twin towers. Yeah, and he got a lifetime pass to
Yes.
visit the roof.
Is that the guy who died doing it later?
No,
No.
no, he's still alive.
There's a famous
he's still
trapeze
alive.
artist who did die doing a trapeze stunt very similar to that.
This guy didn't.
Well, that's good for
Maybe.
him, but I would never fucking do that.
Hoover, would you trapeze?
Trapeze
If I knew it
is
was
nuts.
safe.
Sorry. That is
I would probably
sorry.
do it if I was able to like attach myself to the rope or something. And I knew it could be
Yeah.
safe because then I'd be like hell yeah.
Watching that, like watching those kind of things, scared the shit out of me.
I can watch them. I don't really mind that. It's just more so the actually being there.
Do you guys remember when we went on that trip a while back now, and we went to that? I won't name the place, but we went
Yes.
to the zip line park.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this
Yeah.
is the part where I nearly had a breakdown there.
And
Anytime
you
you
were
say
Were you 1 foot off the ground? I think at that point.
no,
Turtle guy-
I was pretty high up.
Wait,
We
did
were
you go
about-
onto the course? I didn't think you did.
No,
No,
I got onto the
There was the
practice course.
trainee area.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Okay, sorry, I
And
forgot.
I
And at
fucking,
one point-
I quit.
Yeah, you quit while you were ahead. I remember at one point you had to zip line through. I went on it first and I finished it like almost straight away.
Yeah,
and then
Hoover
you
was
were
pretty
going on
fast.
it, and you were at the zip line part where you had to just like go across. And I remember you got stuck halfway through, and you're hanging about 2 feet up in the air, like you're like because I could push you. You were hanging low enough that I could push you from my height. So when I say I'm just talking to you normally, and you're there next to me, you're like panicking, sweating buckets. You're like, ah.
You were at
You're like,
Hoover's
don't
height.
worry, tall guy. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I was not happy. Now again, there was the karma then got me because I think I went just to sit down in the little cafe while you guys went about on the course, and I
we had a
burnt
great time.
like a crisp. Yeah, no,
He caught fire. We came back and he was
I
Ghost Rider.
did.
I was
Yeah,
doing
and
the
then-
rest of
and
the
then we're doing
zipline park, and
commentary.
I could see where he was because he was just like
The
ablaze.
smoke. Just a pillar of smoke.
Now, if memory serves, I think Hoover, you did most of them. You got pretty high.
I did one, and then I think I went straight to the most not the most dangerous, but the most
highest.
the considered the most difficult one.
I can't remember. I want to say I didn't do that one. I think I did the second highest and stopped.
I know
Yeah,
I was
I
definitely
have-
on it for the longest because
I
Yes.
have a memory
But I was
of at
following
least
Hoover
two
for a
of
good
you
while.
did the really. I don't. It was Hoover and someone else, possibly David.
Oh, it could have been me then.
Maybe
though.
not. I don't know because I know. I have a vague memory of like I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
It could have been me. I remember following Hoover for a
Ooh.
good bit when it was just me and
I
Hoover.
think you. Yeah. I don't know if David
Yeah, I
did that
think
much.
David
I think
called it
David did a
quits.
few.
Oh yeah,
and
then it must
called
have
it
been
quits.
me and you, Hoover. Okay, we must have done the
Yeah.
highest one together then.
So I'm just gonna
I don't think we did the
theorize that
highest
David
one,
is kind
because I
of
think-
50-50
No,
on
yeah,
heights.
I think we both did the second highest one, and then you
we did
kept
the second
on.
highest
Then you
one,
went
and then
on your
I went
own.
on to do the highest.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
was
think
definitely,
so,
I
'cause
definitely did
I
one
think
by
all
myself.
of us at one point were watching Hoover.
yeah, and then after that we went and did axe throwing. I think.
Yeah, it was axe throwing and archery.
Yeah, but yeah, Hoover went like Spider-Man. He was just swinging around all over the place up in those zip lines.
Spider-Man.
I was
yeah.
a monkey in those.
But I also
movies.
have another story about zip lines, which brings us back to
Oh.
the very core of this topic. When I want to say I was like 7. When I was 7, I went to my first ever zip line park, and everyone got there, got off the bus, and was like, "Yeah, we're in a forest, hell yeah!" And we were looking around. The trees were really tall.
Yeah.
And to this day, they were actually very tall. It wasn't just like me being a small child looking up and like everything exaggerated. It was genuinely very tall. And the first course, ignoring like the beginning one, the first course had you climb up a ladder and then walk up a rope bridge to get to like this other platform that you would hook into the next bit. And like little old Cyber was like, "This is so fun," and I climbed up without hooking into anything. But I didn't realize this, and I kept going through the course. And then I got to the next platform, and I was sitting on the edge with my legs dangling off, and I was like, "This is so cool. I'm up in a tree." And then I heard a load of people, the teacher, because it was a school tour, the teacher and a load of like the staff started shouting at me, and they're like, "Whoa, is your thing? Are you not buckled in? And then do not move. We're going to come up right up there. You're going to fall. Make sure you do not move." And then my brain noticed that like nothing was hooked in. And then I noticed that I was up high, and then my brain also noticed that there were people shouting at me. So I think that was the exact. I think that was the exact moment that I gained a fear of heights, because I remember that I was not scared at all. Then I heard people shouting at me, and then I realized, oh, I'm up really high and people are scared for me. I should be scared too. And I think it was at that moment on a zip line, after forgetting to hook in, I think that is how I gained my fear of heights.
That's funny though, like going through the whole course without being like hooked in. You're just like,
yeah,
this is so cool. And then when you get hooked in, you're like, ah!
That is exactly what happened, because the next thing was literally a walk on like a rope bridge as well, and I was shitting myself even though I just did it without being hooked in.
I love those kind of courses. There's something about them that's just so fun. I don't do them that often, but I just love doing them.
I just spilled fucking water all over myself. I'll be right back. Continue.
Yeah, so I'm at the opposite end of Whoover. No, never. You there isn't enough gold in the world to make me do that.
Not even if I said, "Hey, there's this box. There may be gold in it."
Shut your damn mouth. You shut your damn.
But it's a mystery, Turtleway. It's a mystery.
What if they brought back? What if Hasbro was there? No, not Hasbro. What if Warner Brothers?
What if the toy company Hasbro was there and they were like, "Hey,
no,
toys,
listen. What if
they're up high?
What if Warner Brothers was there and was like, "Hey, if you complete this course, we will bring back Lego Dimensions with an all-new selection, and you will get every piece."
I'd do it, but not for Lego Dimensions.
You'd get it, and you get the reward, and then you just bin it in front of Turtle Guy.
They're like, "We're about to do it. We're gonna green light Lego Dimensions 2," and I'm like, "No, you don't need to."
I'm good.
But could I dodge back real quick to the
shit? I know my stuff.
I wanted to ask actually. Have you ever been in a situation where you're on a really tall building and they have a glass floor?
Yes. Oh God, I hate that.
I don't mind that.
Love those.
Oh well.
No, I actually I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about being able to see directly beneath me. I am really like I can do it now. This is what I meant when I said earlier that I'm getting over it. I actually can do that now and I'm fine. But before I would actually it wouldn't be see-through anymore. It would be brown. I would actually just be absolutely terrified. But I can do it now. I am growing as a person.
It depends.
But
again, for me, it's just how high. Sorry to cut you off. But like, if it's one of those fucking, you're up in the Grand Canyon and the whole thing is made of like really glass, fuck no.
Yes. Okay. Great. You brought it back to that. I was just about to say. I've been trying to bring it back to the Grand Canyon for a fucking while. Okay.
Back to the Grand Canyon.
At the Grand Canyon, there is a glass bridge that you can go on that actually has a glass floor that you can look down. But I didn't do it because I was scared shitless when I was there at that age.
I remember that thing having a crack in it.
No, I think they deliberately have like it so it looks like it's cracking when you stand on it potentially. I'm not sure about that. To make it like, ooh, scary.
To scare you.
Yeah. I think I could be
bastards.
wrong. That could be something in a different country, but I do remember seeing that was a thing
I've definitely
somewhere.
seen something like that, like a feature
Yeah.
like that, where you're walking on this glass thing, and then one of them's like animated or something to
Yeah,
like
it is,
pretend
yeah.
crap.
Are you okay? Are you
But
finished with the Grand Canyon, or do you want to go further with the Grand Canyon?
just
Bro,
one
let
more
him talk
thing.
about his Grand Canyon.
Okay, no,
Please let
that's
me try
okay.
to
Cause
just-
okay, no, that's okay. So I'll write down a note for what I want to say then.
No, oh god, no, I feel bad.
No,
Carry
you
on.
fucking keep
No, go for it, go for it. Turtle
because
guy,
mine will have
go for
more
it.
relevance later on. Continue with the Grand Canyon, please.
Turtle guy, I want you to say what you just thought of.
No, my thing involves water, which will be more relevant later on. So please, I implore you.
Honestly, at this
At
stage,
the
it might
rate
be
this
more,
is going,
it
this is
might
gonna
be
be
more
a
relevant in the part
two-parter.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that, actually. Maybe this will be
Yeah,
just the
maybe
heights. And
Yeah,
then
we'll just
we'll
stick
do
with the
depths.
heights.
Okay, cool. So Turtle Guy can put
Alright.
that on his list for the next episode. But basically, the story that you've all been waiting for, that I've been trying to get back every minute of this episode
Anyway,
for the
moving
Grand
on to the
Canyon.
next topic.
Moving on, end of the episode, huh?
So basically,
Not yet, Turtle Guy.
it's an incredible story. We got to the Grand Canyon. We got out of the
Oh.
car. We were in
We
the
did?
car park.
Is this
and-
fictional?
No, this is real. And I
Why
was
you-
there,
why
and
you
I was
saying
like,
We
Like,
haven't stepped foot on the Grand Canyon
Yeah.
yet, Simon.
oh, okay, not yous. I was using we's and the people that I was with. And basically, I got out of the car.
Oh.
I looked around. I took in the fresh, deep breath because it was getting close to like sunrise because we went really early, and we were going to look at it over the Grand Canyon, and it ended up looking really nice. But before we could do that, I was looking around at like the bushes and the trees in the car park, and I was like, huh, that's a weird bush. It's like. It's got like two little
Burning bush?
bright little bits on it. Whoa, that bush just moved? Wait, that bush is looking at me. And there was a deer, and it was a deer having a fucking stare down with me, and it was slowly walking towards me, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. And I was standing there, and I was talking to the people that I were with, and they're like, hey, it's a deer. And I was like, I know it's a deer. It's coming towards me. And I was staring after a couple seconds, and then it just... It didn't actually run away. It just stood there. It kind of stopped moving.
It's still staring at you.
It stopped moving, and I just walked around it. And then when I came back, it was gone. But it didn't actually. I didn't see it run away. But that was the story. I had a staring contest with the deer. The deer won, and
You
it terrified
had
me
A staring contest with a deer.
at the Grand Canyon, which
I
makes it a
fought the
bit more
deer,
epic.
and the deer won.
Awesome turtle game.
Bizarre. But going back to glass bridges,
Go for it.
I have once been on this building in New York. New York.
New York.
New York,
Hoover
New
was
York.
walking here.
It's a skyscraper building called The Edge,
Oh.
and the whole point of it, like now, when I was going on this holiday trip, me and my brother kept being like, "Yo, this looks like Avengers Tower. This looks like Tony Stark's tower." Like constantly, but in the complete wrong area of New York. But eventually we go on it, and we're like, we're going on the edge. We're gonna do this. So we go on the edge,
I took a subway near there.
and you go all the way up this elevator, and it's this massive platform, and there's like a triangular cutout for a huge glass floor, and there's no barriers apart from these thick glass walls, and they're angled at a slope. So not only could you walk along this glass floor, which I did, and at one point there was this fella on the glass floor with me, and he decides to jump on the glass floor.
Oh, no.
And it was so funny. 'Cause
I would smack that guy.
A guy came up to him and was like, "Do not jump on this floor," and I was like, "Ha!" But as well as like walking on the glass floor, you could also lean on these huge glass, not like glass walls, keeping you like from falling off the edge. And so, but you could like they were at an angle, as I was saying, so you could lean on them and you'd be looking down.
Ooh.
You've
looking
described
down.
my hell.
And I even did the reverse. I leaned on my back, so like my back was towards the city, and like at any moment it could have cracked and I could have fallen.
That is
I'm
terrifying.
alive. I love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I know the building you were talking about though, because I actually nearly walked past it. But that is, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, maybe I would now, actually. Oh, we should go visit sometime. We'll drag Turtle Guy.
No.
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 I'm sticking an old terra firma. So, Turtle Guy, when you go into like a skyscraper, would you get nervous walking close
I've
to the
been
window?
in so many!
No, but come on. Surely you've been
What?
in buildings with multiple floors.
Yes. Have I mentioned how I despise stairs and fuck escalators and their inventors?
What's wrong with escalators?
Yeah.
What's right with them?
They escalate.
Why
Stairs
are
that move.
stairs? Fucking human shredders.
Have you seen anyone get shredded by an escalator?
Yeah.
I've heard tales.
I haven't actually seen
False
that, and I don't want
tales.
to. Most of the escalators I go on are broken anyway, so they're just thick metal
Yeah,
stairs.
they're always
Fair.
stopped.
I feel like every time I go on a trip with you that involves escalators, I find at least one.
Oh yeah, because I always plan a trip where we have to go on
I've
an
helped.
escalator.
Well, not helped. What's the word of? You seen it happen. You could have prevented it, but you didn't.
You stood by and watched.
I stood by
Yeah,
and watched
you are
the
bystander.
murder of an
Transformers 3
escalator.
And did you relish in this murder? Were you like, yes,
It was
die,
a painful death.
foul escalator?
Why do you
No, I
hate
was in
them though?
pain.
Like, what happened?
I just don't like stairs.
Okay, but then
And
why don't you like
escalators-
stairs?
Heights. I don't vibe with them.
This is the anti-turtle guy episode.
I don't think it was meant to be though. But do you mind elevators then?
I used to hate them. I don't mind them now.
Yeah, we were in
Interesting.
an elevator with you pretty recently.
Yeah, no, elevators I don't mind. Stairs, I'm pretty slow on stairs because I'm always cautious enough on stairs because I like to watch my footing. You'll also probably notice when I go on stairs, I fucking hug those handles.
Yep. You've got a firm
I
grip.
am attached to them.
He's a symbiote. His DNA gets spliced with the molecules of the banister.
If I could, I'd climb up on the handlebar.
What? I feel like that'd be far more dangerous.
That would put
Turtle
you
Guy.
higher up. No.
No. I mean, like, kind of. The only way I can describe this is like a fireman situation.
What? So you just sit on it and then just randomly the anti-gravity just pulls you upwards? Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
It's like Mary Poppins.
It's like the kazoo like noise that goes like. Oh yeah, that is incredible. But Turtle Guy versus Stairs, tale as old as time.
Yeah,
I
I'd like to see that death battle.
A cage match, just a
Stairs
staircase
would
on the Turtle
win.
Guy.
I've heard obviously they're idiots, but like I've heard people have had accidents on stairs.
Well, yeah,
I don't
that
like
is
'em.
true. That is true, but you can also have an accident on firm floor.
Sure, I had an accident. I've had multiple
Sure.
accidents on the stairs.
What do
I
you mean,
trip
sure,
down all
Turtle
the
Guy?
time.
People trip on the floor. That is how they work. Why did you say
Turtle
as if
Guy's
you
like,
think it's a
"Nah, me."
conspiracy theory?
It's one big conspiracy.
Okay, Turtle Guy doesn't believe in
Good question
falling,
for you, Turtle Guy.
apparently.
Have you ever been on a roller coaster?
Nope, and I never will. I'm fine where I am. Thank you.
Oh, no, wait, you gotta try Thunder
Damn.
Mountain. Thunder
Fuck
Mountain.
no!
What?
Fuck Thunder Mountain!
Oh, yeah, it sounds worse than it is. It's like,
Sounds
bear
like
in mind.
another death trap.
No, Turtle Guy. I hated roller coasters. I couldn't touch them. And then Thunder Mountain I fucking loved. And still love to this day. It's a Disneyland roller coaster, so it cannot go that fast. It's great. It's so
Fuck
fun.
you. Fuck you, Thunderous Mountain.
proud
I'll
to
be
say-
sticking to the teacups.
Oh, I hate
am
them.
proud
I
to
fucking hate
say-
teacups. Jesus
You
Christ.
hate the teacups?
Yeah, when I was young, I didn't mind them, but for whatever it is now, I will get violently nauseous. Like on teacups kind of
Oh, dude,
thing.
The teacups are a staple of every Disneyland.
No, I don't like it. I can do like... how do I describe this? If I'm in control of the direction that I am moving, that's fine.
You're
So
like,
if I
I'm
drive
in
fast,
control of this teacup. This is my domain.
yeah, I'm fine with that. But it's just if it's like fucking Interstellar, I'm not gonna be able to deal with that. Yeah, you spin that fast in the teacups, that the G-force or whatever the fuck it is, just it causes you to just go unconscious. I haven't seen Interstellar. That's the only clip I've seen, and I really want to. But that is also an exaggeration, Turtle Guy.
What?
Never seen Interstellar. I really, really want to though.
Neither have I.
I've heard of the music though. The music slaps.
Listen, there are many of those kind of films that I've never seen.
Gravity.
Gravity.
Life. Isn't Life?
All I remember about Gravity is that they spoiled it at the Oscars.
Oh, did they? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
No,
But
Gravity
the
was
reason
in
I
it.
brought up, the reason I brought up roller coasters is because I'm very proud to say that I have been on the second tallest roller coaster in the world.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing that would be a reason for me not to go on.
It's
Would you
called,
ever? Sorry to. Well, no, you continue. Actually, I'll shut up.
It's the road. Yeah, I am the host. You will shut up now. It's called the Kraken. It's in Canada.
Great crack.
It's in this
Tell me.
park called, I think it's called Wonderland.
Do you fear
And,
roller coasters?
Yeah, so it's called the Kraken,
Yeah.
and it goes unbelievably high. And on the way down, you know how most roller coasters you just go straight down.
Yes.
In this one, it doesn't just go straight down. It goes straight down. Oh my gosh, my dog is dying. It goes straight down.
Anyway.
And it curves in towards itself.
Oh, I hate that. So much.
And it's so fun. I just
hate
want to
that.
think about roller coasters. I've also been hung upside down on a roller coaster.
I can
Which
deal
was
with that
a
more
lot of
than
fun.
Turtle Guy. Have you ever been upside down?
Like in life?
Yeah,
Only
in
one
life.
time in the womb.
See, we're not doing deep. I haven't experienced being upside down in the water.
Oh shit, that's a good tease. Okay. Well, I mean, I've been upside down in the water as well. Are you gonna just come out like a
Next
swimming pool
time
when
on
you
the
dive
Boys
down?
of the Pod.
No, it's not that. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's just upside
Okay.
down water.
Upside
Well-
down water.
I'm looking forward to that, and I would never touch the Kraken with a 10-foot pole. I might be getting better at heights, but fuck that.
Yeah, no, fuck the Kraken.
I need to find someone in life who's good with roller
I
coasters, 'cause
know-
what the
David
heck?
probably
Y'all
will.
are babies.
Maybe.
Hey,
I know
I'll do
there's
some
a
of them.
roller coaster. I know it. Like I've heard of. Would you ever go on a roller coaster made of wood? Is my question.
No.
Yep, I have.
No.
It's called the Cucullin.
Yeah,
No.
I know that you.
I would not. I would not, because
Dude,
fuck
fucking
that.
It's made of wood.
It's made of wood. Wood rots. I know that it's
Rakes.
maintained, but fuck that. It's also
no.
catches fire. Easier.
No, it won't.
Tell that to
Have you
Zeus
ever
when he
gone
just has a
on
bad day.
Okay. Have you ever gone on those amusement thingies that I think in the similar park with that roller coaster? Those rides that make you go upside down, like the fucking I don't know what it's called, but like it goes
Or like a
around the
pendulum
circle.
thing.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
I don't mind them.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I actually don't mind them.
That's alright.
Nope.
They
Nope,
wouldn't be my
nope,
favorite
nope.
at all, but like I could do them. I don't mind being upside down. I just hate the sensation of falling very fast.
Yeah.
I just hate that sensation, which is why I hated Tower of Terror, but I'm very glad I did it. Because the view is actually sick
I
up at the
just-
top.
I always loved Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Well, they're making
so
a movie
much fun.
Yeah.
with
they are,
Scarlett
I think.
Johansson, I think.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm trying to think because I know you mentioned. I will confess, Cyber mentioned, would I ever go to Disneyland to me, and I immediately part of my brain clicked into the no because it was like I'm gonna have to go on roller coasters.
You don't
There's not
have
many
to.
roller coasters in.
There's like 6,
Disney.
maybe 7. But
Yeah.
they you don't have to. They don't like come up
Most
to you
of
with
the
like a
rides are
Mickey
very
Mouse tailored
tame.
machine gun, be like,
Mickey
you
Mouse
have to get
bundles you
on.
into a van is like, get in the
Time to get on Tower of Terror.
No, Mickey, no.
You won't leave!
But
Why did Mickey Mouse turn into Bane?
that wasn't Bane.
No
That was
one knew who I was
Obvious
till I
Mickey
put
Mouse
on the
plays
mask.
Bane in the Batman trilogy.
yeah, it is in the Batman trilogy. Yes, Bane. That is in all three. Yes.
Yeah. My bad.
My Bane.
But yeah, I'd actually see. Here's the. I don't know what my limits are because I don't know if
That's
I
why we
really
got to
did.
test on Turtle Guy. Theory will only get you
No.
so far.
That's why
That's
we
why
gotta
we-
put you in a haunted hotel.
Because I don't.
Tune
I
into
don't know
the
if I
sequel, The
mind-
Depths, where we tell you how far Turtle Guy survived falling when we pushed him off varying heights.
See, I don't know. I don't.
Tune into
See,
the sequel
here's
to
the
Death, where we
thing.
also plummet Turtle Guy into the depths of the
I
ocean
don't know if it's
with
the
a big
fact.
rubber pipe for air.
Oh my god. That'll be hilarious.
See,
but also
I'm not.
not good.
I'm not sure what it is I'm afraid of. Is it the fact that roller
Heights.
coasters are? Well, no. Is it the fact that I'm like, if I went to one of those indoor roller coasters, which I probably they can't do as much.
Well, there's
Is
one of
there-
them in
did
Disneyland.
I-
That's Hyperspace
Yeah, I
Mountain.
know that.
And
but I'm
Crash,
just like-
technically, but it goes outside for a little bit.
Is it the fact that it like is it the fact that like I can see the sky that freaks me out with a roller coaster?
The fuck? No, if anything, it would be seeing the
An easy way
ground
to
coming
solve
towards
this,
you.
if you just close your eyes on the roller coaster, then you can be like, "Hey, I'm actually perfectly
No,
fine."
because my body
That'd
will
be really
know
funny if you
we're
close your eyes
fucking
while you get on the
moving.
roller coaster, and you're just like, "Hey, this is actually fine." And then you
That's
open
what
your
I
eyes and
used to do. And then I opened
That's
my eyes
what
and was
I
like, oh
was
shit, this is
told to
fun.
do for planes. That's bullshit.
Close your eyes in an entire flight. What the fuck?
No, because if you're afraid of planes, just close your eyes when it's taking off.
If you're afraid of planes, close your eyes and you'll sneak on. So as soon as Turtle Guy gets his boarding pass, he just
they
closes his
sneak
eyes.
you onto the plane.
Yeah, he's in the
Getting up
cargo
those
hold.
stairs was a hassle.
Oh man.
Damn.
The stewardess kept shouting at me.
Yeah.
Something about this is the pilot seat? I don't know, I couldn't remember. My
Yeah,
eyes are closed.
Yeah, and then she was shouting about a weird little Lego Harry Potter DS game that she thought you had. So. And then it was weird. I saw the whole
Listen,
thing.
I don't know what you're on about. I was nowhere near. It wasn't me.
Oh, we're not
Wasn't
accusing
me.
you of
This
anything,
is the
Turtle Guy.
big
I
reveal
had
of the
nothing to do
podcast.
with it.
It was me. I was there that fateful day. I stole.
Bum,
It
bum,
was
bum,
my
bum, bum,
79
bum, bum,
alternate
bum,
accounts.
bum, bum. I am naked revealed. No, wait, that's not what we're doing. Okay.
What?
Do you remember the
What?
first episode, the running gag?
Excuse?
The first episode, running gag. I'm not crazy here, guys. I swear.
No,
Cyber
he's
thinks there's
crazy.
a running gag where he's naked. All
No, in the
time.
first episode, you were the ones that made it. Okay, I tried to
Sure.
make
I don't
it
remember
funny.
no
Cyber.
first episode.
Sure, Cyber.
What do you mean? You were in it.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it, pal.
Yeah, I'd like to see some
Listen.
recommendation.
I'd
Oh
like to
god.
see you prove it.
Yeah.
Well, Hoover's just not going to watch anything that I send him to prove it. So there's
You're
nothing
like,
I can
here,
do.
it's the proof. I deleted it. I was like, where's the proof?
You just shred it in front of me.
There ain't no proof here.
But yeah, that was a pretty high-flying episode, Hoover. I'm looking forward to when we do a
Excuse
deep
me,
dive
excuse
on
me,
depth.
excuse me, what are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
not doing anything. I'm merely saying my review on the
what are you doing?
episode. I'm merely
Why would you be reviewing the episode, Cyber?
because I'm just giving my. Am I not allowed to give my thoughts and opinions on a job well done, Hoover?
Yeah, you can do that at the end of the episode.
And who is? I was going to say whose job is it to decide the end of the episode, but I think
That's
we all
mine.
know.
It's mine. My
It
job.
is yours. It
I'm the
is your
host.
job.
I get to decide.
Yeah, you're all high and mighty up with
You
the
get to
host.
decide nothing. Because guess what? Guess what? Who has a fucking choice now? It's Hoover's decision.
Oh.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it really
Yes.
depends on Eddie in the end of the day, because he could cut us off at any moment.
Yeah, it's funny, but I'm still talking.
That was a joke.
Eddie has no power over me.
I mean,
All
Eddie could
depends on
mute
Eddie.
me, but he doesn't.
But yeah, I don't think I have other heights
Stick with that
stories.
end of the episode. Okay, well then, How much do we got on this episode? We've got 20 seconds left. Okay.
20 seconds!
If I drop
20
you
seconds!
from 30 meters, are you going to live? Yes or no?
It depends on where I'm being dropped.
30 meters. The drop.
No,
drop
not the
is
height.
30
Am I
meters.
being dropped on concrete? Am I being dropped on sand on the ocean?
We're dropping you in the forest.
Where are we dropping,
living,
boys?
yes or no?
Oh, the forest. Yeah. I'll be in
Okay,
severe
turtle guy,
fucking pain, but yeah.
Nope,
Same for you. We're dropping you 30 meters above a pit of lava.
I'm dead.
Same for you. We're just in a completely different, more deadly scenario.
I'm dead.
Okay, so
I had a good life. Not long, but good.
I've determined. I have determined that I'm the best with heights here.
I think that was established in the
when
intro.
David enters. He might be here for
Hoover,
depths.
could you survive a 6 feet drop?
Yes, that's my
Of
height.
course.
Bear
you
in
said
mind
it-
that you'll be in a coffin.
You would still survive that, turtle guy. 6 feet is not that high.
That's just.
The
I
joke
have
is
jumped
that I
off
bury him
6
6 feet
feet.
You just
under.
paste me above myself. I'd survive.
Copy and paste.
Yeah,
No,
copy
you
and
would.
paste me so I'm above myself. Turtle guy, that's an easy height.
That is an easy height. Turtle guy, you
Give me
should
a
be
harder height
ashamed
now,
of
son.
yourself.
It was
can take it.
I was burying him joke.
I can survive it.
You don't bury someone with their exact. Okay, well, number one, they're horizontal, so the vertical it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But if you were burying someone vertically, you wouldn't just do their height and like no more. Because if
The
someone
phrase is 6 feet under.
oh, I
Welcome to the
didn't.
conversation, Cyber.
Thank you. Oh man, metaphors go
And,
over my head. What can I say? That's that. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, welcome, and yeah, now we're leaving. So goodbye, folks. That's it. That's the end of the episode. Follow Cyber's channel. Do something with Turtle Guy. I think he has one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe revive David's forgotten channel. Respect the hyphen. And you'll never
Resurrect
find
him.
me on the internet. It's impossible. So yeah, there you go, folks.
Honestly, how we found him was a statistical marvel.
And also,
didn't, you're so
be sure to
lucky.
rate the podcast well if you
Nah, don't
want
do that.
us to continue.
It's shit.
Hoover? Why are you doing this? This is your own. Okay, but we really appreciate it.
Progression. Yeah, that's me.
That's me.
That's all, folks. That's all.
Wow, no funny quips. You're just
No.
gonna let it like that? Okay.
Turtle guy scared.
Of
Turtle guy
Hoover's
terrified.
intimidating stares.